Hey, thanks everybody for joining us today. For me, this is where this series really gets to be active and it really gets to be fun. And this, for pastors and church leaders or churches that are watching this, I might say this is where we're beginning to learn to follow the grace of Jesus. For the last several videos, we've been talking about how to think about Jesus and how to have the reality of who He is and who we are that keeps us on focus, especially when we're praying. But this is where we begin to move. This is where we begin to follow the grace that Jesus leaves for us. And so I like to make the main point, and it's simply this: the life and the authority of Christ, the life and authority of Christ invades the church through divinely orchestrated acts of grace. Grace is always showing up in your church. I don't care who you are. I don't care how big, how small, how different cultures. Grace is always showing up because that's the way God has always worked, and that's through grace. So what's our stewardship in this? Our stewardship is to observe carefully and cherish what God initiates. Pastors need to help their churches see this. And we can't say things like, oh yeah, there was a kid that got saved the other day. No. There was a child who was born again the other day. That's an act of grace. And so when we see these acts of grace, then they begin to be a call for us to serve and follow Jesus in those areas. You know, that little boy's going to need, he's going to need discipleship. And you know, where is his family? And so it goes. Everybody who walks through the door, the babies that are born, all of these are graces. Even some of the difficult problems that show up can be a grace to help us learn how to defend our faith. I want to finish this little video by saying, you know, we live in a day of celebrity pastors and celebrity Christians. And we can often look at our place and say, wow, we're just common and we're on the back roads or something. You know, when we talk like that, we fall into the same error that the Corinthians fell into when they would say, well, I'm of Paul, or I'm of Apollos, or I am Cephas. They had their celebrities too. And when Paul wrote to them about discerning that issue, he said, therefore let no one boast in men, for all things are yours. And he finishes that chapter, all things are yours, and you are Christ's, and Christ is God's. Let me tell you, by grace, if you're preaching the gospel and believing the word with a Christ-centered message, by grace you have everything you need to be a healthy, revived, loving, reproducing church because of grace. That's good news. Thanks for showing up. Check out our blog.